Happy Friday. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. A 24-year-old snowboarder from Montana fell more than 20 feet off Peru Chair at Keystone this morning. The unnamed man fell several towers before the top terminal, landing in the terrain park. Keystone confirms he was taken to St. Anthony's in Lakewood. Witnesses claim he was conscious when patrollers responded around 8:40. His injuries and condition are unknown. Local Chief Judge Mark Thompson pleaded guilty this morning to a Class 2 misdemeanor for threatening his stepson with an AR-15 in July last year. Thompson pleaded down from a felony menacing charge. He pulled the gun on his stepson during an argument. Thompson has been on unpaid leave since charges were filed. No word yet on what this means for his future as a judge. First Chair Friday brought a blast of snow to Keystone, where Hunter from Denver was swapping a board for skis.
I was really bad at snowboarding, and so skiing looked easier.
MLK weekend is just about the halfway point of the season at Keystone. 3 months behind, 3 months to go. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your season been? Keystone locals CT and Will give it a 4.
Not enough labor to open up the hill.
Too many people, not enough good snow.
Katie, up from Denver, gives it the same after a rough day at Breck this week.
Just because there's no snow. I mean, the wind, I think it blew off all the snow in this past week.
Rich and Lisa from Summit Cove, they're feeling a bit more generous.
I'm at 8 because I'd like another foot of snow.
I was going to actually say 8 as well, but I'd probably stay right here in Keystone or go Nordic skiing and do something different.
Go.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nordic, some Nordic skiers love the same old trails year after year. But not Pete Swenson at the Frisco Nordic Center.
I go back to Nordic centers that I went to 20 years ago, and I don't even need a trail map. And, that's okay, but it's neat when you can improve on old trails and build new ones.
Starting in 2019, Swenson and staff launched a multi-year master plan for winter and summer trails on the 500-acre Frisco Peninsula.
This is being paid for by the town of Frisco. We also received a GoCo grant, but Frisco Town Council has been super supportive, and they've said, keep doing what you're doing out here, and the Forest Service has been a great partner.
They've been adding new trail every year, including the latest Blue, Guybers.
We've got another 3 or 4 years of trail improvements ahead of us, so we're getting there.
Coming this summer is a new 2-mile mountain bike trail west of Jody's below the ridge. In the near future is more trail work south of town at Ophir Mountain and Rainbow Lake, aka Frisco's backyard. It comes in tandem with wildfire clear cutting. Bluebird Market in Silverthorne is open for business. The market at 4th Street Crossing opened today at 3 with 7 food vendors and stays open through the weekend. Opening day's been delayed for weeks with construction and material backups. Vail Resorts and Park City ski patrollers will most likely avoid a patroller strike and resort shutdown. The park record says the two agreed yesterday on a tentative contract after 50 bargaining sessions. It is not official until after a patroller vote, but union reps are confident they will approve it. In sports, the Avalanche play the Coyotes tonight at 7. Tomorrow morning in Silverthorne is puck drop for the annual Dawg Nation Pond Hockey Tournament. Organizer Mike Freeman on the Krystal Morning Show with Tom Fricke.
50 teams, Tom, in 5 different divisions battling for the Dawg Nation Winter Classic trophy. We also have blind hockey exhibition game. We have sled hockey, so we've got some amazing athletes out there that are going to show folks what that looks like, as well as a Pups and Pros game with our friends from the Alumni Association.
Dawg Nation's free and open to spectators at North Pond Park in Silverthorne. Teams are playing 8 to 3 tomorrow, 8 to noon Sunday. And in local sports, today, the Nordic ski team had a skate race in Leadville. Tigers hockey is at home for Liberty High School. Boys and girls basketball play Battle Mountain at home. Tomorrow, girls swimming and diving is in Grand Junction. Wrestling has a meet at Alameda High. And hockey is playing Stanley Lake down in Westminster. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.